Hello everybody and welcome to the Richmond Raceway and the NASCAR Cup Series Cookout 400 as we have finally come back from the long 2-week Olympic break and are back to racing here. After tonight there will only be 3 races remaining in the regular season. Who will grab those final 2 playoff spots? We're going to find out as Truex and Larson lead us to the green, and we are underway here at Richmond here at the short track. Truex leading in his final Richmond racing race, but contact behind him. An aggressive move by Alex Bowman getting into his teammate Kyle Larson for a second. Joey Logano going off the track, almost wrecking. And through 1 and 2, he saves it. Got heat from Chase Elliott behind him, but Truex pulling away the race lead. Larson trying to take it away from him. Of course, Truex, so much success here at these short tracks. In real life, should have won this race in the spring if Hamlin did not jump the restart. And here in our career mode, he has 2 wins at Martinsville and at Pocono in his farewell season, trying to find his way. Of course, have a really good final playoff run back here. Nearly 4 wide. Tyler Reddick, Josh Berry, Bubba Wallace, and Christopher Bell somehow make that all work to 3 and 4. About the front, Martin Truex Jr. leads the Hendrick Chevys. Now Larson leading on lap 22. 3 over here. Oh, Truex bouncing between into Hamlin. LaJoie contacted into the wall. Goes Corey LaJoie. He goes sliding into the wall, but no caution comes out as he saves it. We stay green. Unbelievable save by the 2 Gibbs Toyotas and Corey LaJoie, and we continue on racing as Bowman now making the pass on Denny Hamlin for 2nd place after that mistake caused by Truex, and Larson now leading. Goes to the left right now, more trouble right here near closer to midway through the stage. Suarez gets slammed into the wall with Justin Haley, and that will bring out the caution flag. So now it'll be Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin in the front row. Hamlin gets a brilliant restart here on lap 39, and Hamlin will take the lead for the first time tonight here in Richmond. Of course, Hamlin, one of the greatest racers here at this racetrack of all time. Richmond, arguably one of his best racetracks, right up there with Martinsville and Pocono. One of the tracks he calls his home track. Of course, he's from Chesterfield, Virginia. As he leads the way, the Hendrick cars, Bowman and Larson 2nd and 3rd, but Hamlin in control early in stage 1 now. On the left side of stage 1 is now Martin Truex Jr. back and leading for the stage win. Going to put the 66 of Parker Retzlaff making his Cup Series debut tonight. 3 laps down in that number 66 car. Kyle Larson in 2nd, going to run out of time as they make their way through 3 and 4 for the final time. There's the caution for the stage break, and Martin Truex Jr. wins stage 1 in Richmond. Kyle Larson 2nd, Buscher 3rd, Elliott 4th, Logano's on the top 5, then Bowman, Hamlin, followed up by Brad Keselowski, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick are your top 10. So there you go, Truex, stage winner, MTJ here in Richmond, gets it done over Kyle Larson. Now we're going to get back underway on lap 135 in stage 2. Hamlin and Buscher were in control most of the stage. They're side by side with the lead. Joey Logano sending it, making it 3 wide. Logano getting aggressive, trying to find his way to victory lane once again this season. Got done in New Hampshire a few races ago, trying to do it once again here at Richmond. Hamlin clear for the race lead. Chris Buscher, we know he's good here, won this race in real life last season, trying to replicate that here today to save his season. Hamlin leads the way now. Another caution came out as Martin Truex Jr., your stage 1 winner, has crashed out of this race. Truex is done in a shocking turn of events. Your stage 1 winner will finish dead last and 37th here at Richmond as Alex Bowman is now leading for the first time today over Chris Buscher and Kyle Larson. Bowman, your Coke 600 winner, trying to find himself a 2nd career Richmond victory, which he managed to bring home in 2021 in the spring. Now smoke up ahead. Problems. Justin Haley is destroyed because he got dumped by Ty Dillon right away on the restart. Shockingly, no caution is called, but that killed the engine on Justin Haley's car, and Justin Haley's Rick Ware Ford is out of this race, joining Martin Truex in the garage as Alex Bowman leads halfway through stage 2 in Richmond. And Bowman led all the way up here to this next caution lap 183. It's Bowman, and now Kyle Larson gets a jump on the front row. Now Larson is clear for the lead on the restart. Hendrick trying to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You got Larson, Elliott, Bowman 1, 2, 3. Byron fighting Buscher for that 4th spot right now. This is the dream for Mr. H in his 40th anniversary. Sees a big trouble in the back row. We got 1 car upside down. That is Noah Gragson. Blaney's wrecking. Bubba Wallace, Zane Smith, Austin Cindric around in a huge crash down the back straightaway here. Richmond brings out the caution. This is slow-mo replay, just 4 wide. Does not work here. Richmond, Blaney Gilliland hard into the wall. Bubba Wallace flipping Noah Gragson upside down. They spin down the track. Collect Austin Cindric, Ross Chastain. You got Austin Dillon piling in back there. Riley Earps, Carson Hocevar. Here's full speed. Look at that hit by Gragson. Man, that was a hard hit. sends him upside down, crashing big time. Big damage to the 12 of Blaney. Zane Smith having a tough day, continues going around there. And a massive pileup brings out the yellow here in stage 2 with Larson in the lead. Now Chase Elliott gets a brilliant jump on the restarts. Of course, that yellow knocked out Austin Dillon, Riley Erbst, and Parker Retzlaff, with Noah Gregson, Ross Chastain, and Todd Gilliland all out of the race now, leaving just 29, as Elliott continues to lead the way here down the backstretch here late in stage 2, trying to get the stage 2 win. Elliott, one of those 2 drivers in on those final 2 spots on points, trying to change that with a win today to secure his spot in the playoffs, not have to worry about any upset winners, as he leads the way here, about 14 to go in the stage. Yeah, but shame that, some of the guys that got knocked out there, like Noah Gregson, sounded pretty solid. Oh, trouble behind us. There goes Ty Gibbs and Brad Keselowski, hard to the inside wall. Ty Gibbs around Josh Berry. Keselowski upside down. Bell around Stenhouse, crashing into the outside wall. Caution comes out. Again, chaos down the backstretch. Bell got loosened and Keselowski sent Bell down into Gibbs. Keselowski slams the inside wall hard. Josh Berry, nowhere to go clean around. Cindric just slams into Keselowski, flips Brad up and over, 1 complete flip. Bell crashes into Kyle Busch. Stenhouse gets sent up into Hocevar. And a big pile. You see, it was just 3 wide, not working there, and a hard hit for Keselowski, who was one of the guys who I was looking for today to have a really solid top 5 run, but not going to happen. Keselowski done. Ty Gibbs, Christopher Bell, heavy damage. As the caution comes out here in Richmond, all of a sudden a chaotic end to this stage with Elliott leading Larson. And now we move on to the last lap of stage 2. Does Chase Elliott now with a huge lead back to William Byron and Denny Hamlin. Elliott looking to cruise to a stage 2 win. Would be his 3rd stage win of the season. Here, it'll be here at Richmond, of course, in that new Coca-Cola paint scheme. Of course, replacing Hooters to sponsor this race. And Chase Elliott out of turn 4 will win stage 2 here in Richmond. Byron, Hamlin, Logano, and Priest the top 5. Then Bell, Wallace, Larson, Bowman, and Buescher the top 10. So Chase Elliott wins stage 2 here in Richmond. Now into stage 3, final stage of racing. Zane Smith has had an engine let go, and he is out of this race on lap 222. Zane Smith is done, as Elliott leads the way over Logano and Bowman. And now we get a restart on lap 253 because William Byron, Joey Logano, and Alex Bowman have crashed out of this race. And this race just continues to get even crazier the more it goes on, as Byron and Bowman and Logano were definitely top 5 cars capable of winning this race, but are now out. And that is just a shame, as they all really could have had really good runs today, but this chaotic track of Richmond just continues to bring chaos, as Elliott leading over Chris Buescher on this restart. Hamlin and Priest battle it out for 3rd, but a real shame for Byron, Bowman, and Logano. Are having good days, but are out now, as Elliott continuing to lead here now in stage number 3. Now here we are, the 100 to go in this race. Elliott's leading, but here comes Chris Buescher on the inside in a must-win situation to make the playoffs. Buescher has taken the lead from Elliott and is trying to do exactly that, to punch his ticket and bump Elliott out, as he now goes to the inside of the lap car of Eric Jones in 9th. And Buescher now gets Elliott held up, and Buescher takes the lead away with 99 to go here in Richmond. And now Elliott takes the lead back with just 51 laps to go over Chris Buescher. Now here with 40 to go, Elliott leading, but Chris Buescher nowhere to be seen, because on pit road the 17 has had an engine failure. And heartbreak for the 17 of Chris Buescher, who is looking to win his way into the playoffs from below the cut line, has an engine let go. A rare mistake for RFK with their reliability, and kills his chances, as now 2 laps to go in Richmond for the 9 of Chase Elliott. He's going to cap off a dominant second half of this race. Won stage 2. It's pretty much dominated the final stage. And with the help of Chris Buescher's engine letting go, is well on his way to victory lane. Hamlin 2 seconds back in second, just running out of time. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here in Richmond Raceway for Chase Elliott. He came into today on the playoff bubble, 16th out of 16. He had a very comfortable points gap, but still he was on the bubble, and now he's about to go from the bubble to in the playoffs with a win, and that would be his first of the 2024 season. Is out of turn 4 for the final time. Chase Elliott wins at Richmond, his 19th career win. Denny Hamlin comes home in second place. Bell, a lap car, coming home in 4th. Same thing for Bubba Wallace there in 5th. Josh Berry 6th. Ryan Preece on the lead lap in 3rd. Great day for Preece. Gibbs, Jones 7th, and 8th, Reddick 9th, and Kyle Busch sneaks in the top 10 here at the end of this race. But Chase Elliott is your winner here in Richmond in the Cookout 400, dominating the second half of this race after Buescher's engine failure, and gets his 19th career victory. As on screen now are your final race results from today's Cookout 400 in Richmond. Chase Elliott gets the victory finally. Took him almost the entire regular season, but he gets the win. Now locks himself into the playoffs. Denny Hamlin comes home with another second place finish. Ryan Preece, season best run of 3rd. Great job from him. Bell, Bubba Wallace in the top 5. Josh Berry gets a great 6th place run. Kyle Busch, a much needed top 10. Larson ends up 11th, falling a lap down. Of course, heartbreak for Buescher, Bowman, Logano, Byron, guys, and Truex, all who had really fast cars but ended up crashing out or having a mechanical failure, take them out of the race. And Parker Retzlaff comes home 34th in his debut. So we get the updated playoff grid now. Just 3 races remain until the Cup Series playoffs begin in Atlanta, and there is only one spot currently left on points, and that's held by the 45 of Tyler Reddick, who has almost a 2-race gap over Ryan Blaney with 110 points over the 12. He's pretty much locked in unless we have new winners. And Blaney, of course, out by 110. Then Chris Buescher, Josh Berry, Ryan Preece, everyone else below them has to win now to make the playoffs at Michigan, Daytona, or Darlington, which, you know, these are some wild card tracks coming up. So, you know what? It could happen. We could have a wild playoff grid. Of course, Elliott jumps up to 6th now, locking himself in with the win. Reddick on the bubble, 110 points above Blaney, heading into Michigan next week. And as always, before the episode, I want to give a shout out to my channel members. So I want to thank my guy Jeremy Isley. I appreciate you being a member, Jeremy. I appreciate the support. And if any of you viewers want to become a channel member, hit the join button down below, or the link is down in the description as well. So until next episode, we'll have racing next week in Michigan. I hope you all have a good one.